limitations to be able to resume their gardening. It empowers women like myself who might require a man's strength. I don't have to have his strength. I can use the Spearhead gardening shovel and spade. It also empowers those who have really rocky, rooted soil that you have to dig through. You can get back in there yourself with this gardening tool. It's $44.92, and like this, if you have the perennials that are really hard to split, divide, and to replant someplace else, you can actually use this tool to do it. It's unbelievable to be able to do that with, but it's $44.92, 3 easy payments of $14.97. Over 173 5-star ratings on this, and with over 48,000 sold on QVC. Please call us and let us know. Someone is going to want to hear why this is customer top rated and why so many people, like almost 99% of QVC customers, would say that they would recommend a shovel to buy. So to their friend, this is Julian Matthew, and his dad, an 85-year-old guy, invented this. He had 2 hip replacements, 2 knee replacements, and he just couldn't, right? He's the one who invented this at 85.
That's right, for his needs. And he couldn't use a regular shovel anymore. It was just too painful, too hard to use. And he said, I need to improve this. And he basically, the way he explains how he came up with this, he says he took a regular shovel, which everybody has in their yard, a round point shovel. And he says, I need to take away what's preventing it from going into the ground. So he came up with this spearhead shape here, which is patented, by the way. It's got a utility patent, which means it's a functional patent. It means it does it better than something else, anything else, in this case, for a shovel. And the reason it works so well is because you're concentrating all your weight on a single point right here. So if you weigh 100 pounds, a 100-pound woman, you're generating 10 times your weight and force because it's all in one single point. And then you're wedging and slicing your way into the ground because all these edges here are sharpened. Now, when you first get it, it doesn't look as sharp as it really is because we coat it with an epoxy powder coating. So you have to use it a few times to reveal the actual sharpness that's underneath this. And it's designed to do that. In addition, the blade is so hard you cannot sharpen it with a file. You have to use a diamond stone or a grinding wheel to sharpen it because it's the same hardness as a file. Larger footrests make it more comfortable. We made these extra large so you can actually wear your slippers and your flip-flops if you really wanted to dig and not cause you pain. Longer socket here to prevent it from breaking. That's the first thing that goes on a shovel. You break handles. We don't want your breaking handles. Double riveting. So area most prone to be broken, it's not going to break. Pull-treated fiberglass, which is a very strong kind of fiberglass designed to bend without breaking, like the pole vaulters use. And inside this is a northern ash hardwood core that reinforces it. So you have double reinforcement here, triple reinforcement here, extra hard blade, extra large grip to allow you to use a gloved hand. Softer here, so it's more comfortable. So everything about it is designed to be a tough tool, but to make your job substantially easier.
So at the bottom of your screen, you've been seeing these reviews go by. Please read them. Go on QVC.com and check them out. I'll read one here. I love this shovel. Think it will be pretty handy when I decide to split my hostas. Many thanks to the clever designer. And you can read all of those on QVC.com. And with such a huge customer following and top rating, this new kind of design came out this year, and I know this is the only color we have left at the moment is yellow. So M49714 is your item number. You have 3 months to pay for it at $14.97. Let's put this to work, shall we? Let's show her why this is so important.
Now, this is a simulated root environment where you're subdividing plants or you're cutting around little trees and you have lots of roots in the way. And you're going to be standing on your regular shovel like this. And I'm going to put my full weight on this. And it's like you're jumping up and down and nothing's happening. And it's because your blade is too wide. You're trying to do it all at once. With our shovel, the Spearhead shovel, you're able to, when you penetrate, watch, I'm just going to barely put my weight on it. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying, see.
That was a totally different experience than what you just used with the other shovel.
Exactly.
All right, so if you are somebody who struggles, right, with any sort, like the root beds, if you have rocky soil, we're going to show you that in a second. If you just want to get out and start to do gardening again, but maybe you've got those limitations, be empowered with this Spearhead gardening shovel and spade. I'm going to show you go ahead, please.
A little demonstration here with weed block. I know a lot of you put weed block down, and after a while you have to go back and replace plants. Normally you would only put one of these layers down. I've put 2 layers of this fabric in here just to make it more difficult for me. And normally you can't go through this with a regular shovel. I'm going to use one hand, the other one behind my back. And we're going to slice through this.
Hold, please. Let me do that third one. Whoa, Nancy brings the guns. I'm just saying. Hello. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Whoa, I am empowered, people. That was me. One-handed. And what are you going to do over here? Why
Now,
in this? By the way, 100 of these already purchased. Customer top rated M49714. Tell us what's happening in this video.
Yes. Here we're digging up hostas, and hostas are really tough to subdivide if you have to need to move them to somewhere else, and you have to do that every few years, or ornamental grasses, or if you're just cutting through turf. You know how tough that is sometimes with turf, especially when you have clay. We had one lady that had 25 roses she transplanted with this shovel. Every single one survived, and she's attributing it to how cleanly that the shovel's cutting around it, bringing all the dirt with it, and that was able to survive.
Yeah.
We're able to do detail work. We're able to get little stuff out, not disturb everything else around it, but yet you're able to do tough stuff, like the larger trees. Go all the way around, cut all the roots, and then you're going to come back around and pop that baby out.
And even in that, there's all that gravel in there too. That's a hard thing to do with a round shovel.
All that rocky soil and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see those nice bevel edges.
Okay, so this is kind of simulating that really, really rocky soil where you are. And we're going to show you how that is much better than...
Right, and the reason is because of these angles here. As you hit these rocks, and I'm going to do it in super slow motion, you can see it's glancing off the rocks. So it's not like I'm trying to miss the rock. It's pushing the rocks away. It doesn't matter which direction I'm going. It's going through and under the rocks so that you're able to get in underneath them. So whether you're dealing with rocky soil, you're dealing with tough clay, you're dealing with lots of roots, or you just don't want to work and struggle so hard, you have ailments that prevent you from working.
doing that, just get yourself empowered. I have to say, when my mom saw this, my dad does all this gardening outside, and she saw this the spearhead, and she said, Nancy, can you get one of those for Dad? And so yeah, I ordered one and sent it to them. And they just, this is something that gives them their power back to go do things. So definitely, if you're a gardener at all, you're going to love this tool. It's something you should have in your arsenal. Julian, thank your dad for us.
Welcome.
He's
92 now.
92 now.
Great Father's Day gift if you're
Great
looking for something for someone who enjoys the gardening. Your father, your grandfather, or your grandmother.
We love
Excellent.
it. Julian, thank you.
Okay.
All right, M49714 is the item number, customer top rated, 3 easy pay. Dan, you got something new?
Yeah, I do. Brand new. In fact, what is the single most dangerous thing that you've got in your automobile?